This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined by Musa over Zoom. It's been a while since me and Asa last done an interview. I think we did an interview, correct me if I'm wrong. It was in the Newcastle fight week for Misfits, all the way back in September time. So it's been ages.
Yeah,
How you been?
but been good, been training, been on it. Yeah, that was a long time, you know. Was that September?
Yeah, ages ago. It was the Misfits, the Newcastle show. So the main event
Idris
was,
Virgo one.
yeah, Aaron Chalmers was Idris Virgo. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's been a while ago. I feel like I've been missing you, man. Where have you been? Where have you been? I wanna be in a Fred interview. I'm finally here. Mama, I made it.
We were wearing a red
Come on.
jumper, so you're always welcome. That's the correct criteria what you should wear on a Fred's fight.
Yeah. People should know, man. This is how you got the Boohoo man deal.
Exactly that. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
I know you.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
No, thank you. You've been getting a few deals yourself though on your social media,
Yeah. Here and there, doing what I need to do in it.
but we finally get to see you fight. It feels like kind of you've been on the sidelines for a long time. You're fighting, you're not fighting, you're fighting. Because you
Yeah.
fight Walid Sharks back in Telford of last
Yep.
year. That was about February. Oh no, it's beginning of March. So
March,
a while back,
yeah.
yeah.
That was a long time ago. It's been a tough journey, you know. Finally got everything sorted, and now we're ready. We're really getting smashed up.
So I won't be one of those annoying interviews where they say, "Oh, now let's talk about the issues, talk about the brain scans." But I will just have to ask about the brain scan for just a minute. Everything's clear with that now. It's all Gucci.
Everything was good from the beginning. Everything was good from the beginning. But the reason it got cancelled in the Telford card because I took the fight on what was it, 4 or 5 days notice.
Hmm.
So they didn't have time to look more into the stuff. You know what I mean? That's the only reason it got cancelled. If I was the original opponent, they would have said, "Okay, let's look into it. Da, da, da. Yeah, he's good to fight." And the reason it took this long to finally get my medical sorted is on their end. We've been emailing, I've been texting, I've been calling, I've been doing everything, and then all the way up until it was September, October time, where I finally said, "You know what? It's finally something's gonna come from this." Boom. What was the sanction company that just got? They left
Well, the old
Misfits.
commission, it got switched, moved around, didn't it?
Yeah,
So I guess the new commission is
exactly.
a lot more helpful.
So yeah, I was with that commission, I was almost done, and then they left, and then I had to do all that process that I needed to do again with the new commission, and that's why it's taken so long. But it's not really an issue like that. It's just something I was born with. Nothing major. I've seen now 4 neurologists who have all said it's not going to affect my boxing more than anyone else who doesn't like. You know what I mean? It's not an issue. So yeah, we're here. We're ready to fight. Oh, I'm ready.
Perfect. That's good. We don't want anyone getting
No,
seriously hurt
no.
or damaged. So.
Even me. Yeah. If I thought there was gonna be a slight risk where I'm like, you know what? Oh, fuck, fair enough. I wouldn't take it myself. I'm not stupid, but it's one of them where it's like, well, I've got the same risk in boxing as anyone else in the sport. It's boxing at
Hmm.
the end of the day. We're not kissing each other. We're punching each other in the head. You know, it's a serious thing. But I've got no additional risk to anybody else. I'm exactly the same as everyone, and that's why they passed me. And I don't know. Wait. Let's talk about this. Why was Willie saying that I've got a tumor?
I'm not sure.
This guy.
Walid did a lot of things, and I'm always
Yeah,
like, okay,
Walid is
whatever
one.
Walid
He is
says.
one uneducated guy. He is one uneducated guy. His English is so limited. His English is so limited. He doesn't know the difference in anything. So he said, "Yeah, tumor. Yeah, he's got a tumor. He got a tumor.
That's
He's
a
just
great
like
impression of. Oh, no, I know Walid is watching this right now because Walid is a
yeah,
massive.
Walid,
No
stupid
one's a
guy,
bigger
man.
Predators fighting fan than Walid Shark, so Walid watches every single
Yeah,
interview.
that's really lovely, man.
Do another impression of Walid.
I got a tumor. Hey, smooth. I gotta get knocked out. What who are you talking about? Oh, he's a funny guy, though. We love Walid. Nah, no, we don't. I don't.
Well, this fight was meant to happen all the way back in Telford, and now it's happening in the lightweight tournament. He's obviously
Yes.
since the Telford fight, or since it got called off in Telford, he beat IPAP. Then he did a
That's
tag team
it.
scene,
That's it. That's
and then he
it. He
did
just beat IPAP. He just beat IPAP. He that's all he's done. Oh no, he had a journeyman fight in his other thing, I swear.
Oh yes, he had a small hall boxing show for his
Yeah. He
promotion
fought
company.
some guy who like I don't know, he's a call center worker or something. But then he beat IPAP, like, and he won the tag team where IPAP was injured. Like, what has Willie done? You know, I've done nothing. I can put my hands up and I can say I've done nothing. But you can't now go and say I'm the best fighter in Misfits as Walid when he's done nothing. He's done nothing. His record's ass.
Well,
Oh, Walid.
you picked when I interviewed you in Newcastle, you picked Dean to beat Willies in the rematch, and you were
Yeah,
correct.
everything I said was that right?
I think you're pretty spot on, to be fair. Yeah.
Everything that I said Dean in the first fight trained for the worst Walid. Walid trained for the best. Walid trained for the best Dean. Now that fight happened, Dean knew what he was gonna come. Walid was gonna do. He did the exact same thing and he got smoked. He got slapped up.
So
Points.
how does you and Walid go then?
I'll stop Walid. I'll beat Walid easier than Dean beat Walid. Even though Dean made that shit look easy, I'll beat Walid even easier. I'll stop Walid without question.
So you'll do what Dean couldn't do and stop Walid.
Exactly that. Oh, he did stop
Oh,
Walid in the first
sorry.
fight.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did stop Walid back in November 2022. But
Yeah. That was a good fight. But yeah, I'll make it easy, I'll make it comfortable, I'll make it like people say, yo, Walid is actually shit. Like one of them ones.
what is it particularly about his style that you're so confident about?
Anything Walid does, I'll do better. The way Walid boxes, I'll box better. Walid's power, I hit harder. Footwork, I've got better footwork. Defense, I've got better defense. Offense, I've got better offense. Everything Walid does, I'm just that step higher than Walid. Walid is just not there for me. It's gonna be a mismatch, and people don't know because they've not seen me fight. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a mismatch.
So how many amateur boxing fights do you have?
18.
18. Wow, so experience there. And
Yeah,
then
there's more in the tournament. I swear. There's more experienced people.
well, everyone, I don't know how people tell me how many fights they've had. Joey Knights has had, I think, 10 or 12. Lil Cray Cray and Yodi Gang, so they've had about 25 each. Everyone, but I have a feeling that everyone kind of downplays the amount of experience they've had before, you
Yeah,
know.
my mind's out there, man. You can is what it is. Like UD, someone told me he had 40. Someone told me he had 20. Someone told me he had 10. Someone told me he had
Just
3.
take everything with a pinch of salt, really.
Yeah, I'll just go in the middle. He's had 20 fights.
But you boxed out of the Ingle gym, I'm correct in saying. Dominic Ingle?
I had my first fight at Ingle. I coach at the Ingle gym. Well, I used to coach at the Ingle gym. I still do here and there, but I had my first fight at the Ingle gym when I was 11. And then just, yeah, it's a long story, but this was happened and then I moved to another gym. But I started at Ingle gym when I was a little kid and I've been there ever
You've got
since.
a very Ingle-like style in terms of backhand switch hook, switching sides.
Yeah. I've had that Ingle gym style because I grew up there. I grew up at Ingle gym when there was like Kell Brook and Kitty Galahad and all them fighters, like even in the amateur when they was amateur. So I've always been at that gym. So I've always looked up to them guys saying, yeah, I want to be like them guys when I'm older. So I've got them styles. I'm watching these guys, imitating these guys, and I've got it here and there. I don't have the full Ingle gym style, but it's a little bit there, yeah.
A taste of it, for sure.
It's a taste, yeah, it's
Um,
just a taste.
so I guess you're backing yourself to win the tournament, but who else do you say is some
Mm.
other tough contenders out there?
Away from me, Walid is the favorite, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Walid's the favorite, and obviously you're unbiased, but take me out of the equation, yeah? Would you say Walid is the best in that tournament?
Walid!
No, you said no, you said no, you said no. It's done.
I know he's
You
watching
can't
this
crop
right
this out
now.
either. You better not crop this out either. Walid's watching this, the biggest Fred Talks fighter fan. He's unsubscribing right now. He's gonna unsubscribe from this right now. Walid's not the best. I'll tell you. I'll Cray Cray. Cray Cray is yeah. I'd say Cray Cray. Cray Cray is the best in the tournament if I stepped out.
What about Joey Knight?
Joey Knight is good. Joey Knight, I don't know. You know what it is? It's with Joey Knight. What I heard, he did unlicensed.
Yes.
Unlicensed is not hard. But I've seen people in my gym with like 30, 40 unlicensed fighters and they still ass fighters. But one thing about Joey Knight, I'll give him this. He's one of them fighters that would come to fight every single time. No matter who he's in the ring with, he'll come to fight. Joey Knight fought Most Wanted and Baby Hulk. Two ass fighters. Most Wanted is don't get me started about Most Wanted. and then Baby Hulk, who's never had a boxing fight in his life. However, I'll give this. Joey Knight did what he needed to do against them opponents. He did what he needed to do. It's not like he struggled or anything like that. He got him out of there like he should do. Joey Knight is a good fighter, but he's very. It's like one of them guys I see in the adult sessions that are decent and they go into amateur sessions. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I wouldn't say he's the best in the tournament, but I'd say he's better than Walid though. He'll
Okay.
beat Walid. Yeah.
What did you make of the Argentinian King versus Puliara fight that happened on the weekend?
That was go to that fight. Pulley, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Pulley. Shout out to Pulley. Argentinian King. I was offered to fight Argentinian King in like a week's notice again, just to get him in. But I was like 150 pounds at the time. Watching that fight, the next person that Argentina fights, he's gonna get stopped. Anyone he fights, me, Walid, Joey Knight, Cray Cray, and Yudi, any one of them he fights, he'll get stopped. Argentina right now should just pull out. He's shit. He's shit. Yeah, he's shit. You know what? I give him this. With experience, he'll be good. With experience. But am I right in saying that's his first fight?
He's had about 7 amateur fights before that, but that's his first fight on Misfits.
Oh, he's fucking shit then, isn't it? He's ass, man. I was gonna say, you know what? That's his first fight. He's raw. Give him some experience, and then he's gonna be better and better and better. But it's what it is. Pulley, he should know himself in his head. Pulley took the fight on 6 days' notice. Whatever Pulley was saying, he was drunk the week before or whatever. Argentina's king, yeah, in his head. His stamina's not there. Let me stick it on him. He didn't do any of that. He didn't do any of that. And the scorecards when they read him out, what was it like 5-0 to Argentinian king? No chance. No chance. I think he won it. I think he won it. A 3-2 close fight. But bro, what we expected from this guy, what we've seen on the pads, what we've seen, he's got some clips sparring as well. He did not deliver. Anyone he fights next, they're gonna stop him. Anyone.
Well, he's fighting. Well, the winner of your fight fights Joey Knight,
Joey
and
Knight, yeah.
Argentine King will fight the winner of Lil Cray Cray and
Yeah,
Yadigan.
he'll get stopped. Yeah, it's not even gonna be. It's gonna be such the easiest semi-finals of all time. Like Yudi and Kreke, if you're watching this, I think Kreke is gonna go through. But one of you guys are gonna go straight. It's basically a straight final for them guys. Because Argentina, that guy's ass from. See what he put on his shirt. Remember, what did he? What was it? What did he write on his shirt after? I'm sorry, I hurt you or something like that.
It
He
was
didn't
something
touch
along those
him.
lines.
He didn't touch. He didn't touch him. Oh, that guy disappointed his. Oh, he disappointed me because I thought he was gonna come out and stop Pulley.
I mean, I think I put a tweet out saying after if he just put the pressure on because he looked good, like he can hold his shape very well and he gets his composure. It's just you need to throw more punches and put the pressure on a little bit more and try
Yeah,
to
that's
score.
why I said with more experience. So, like I thought it was just first fight. First fight, even in my first fight, or let's just say second or third fight, I'm very, very still, very nervous to throw my punches, very just waiting and anxious. That's what he looked like. Well, you said he's had 7 amateur fights. Fucking hell.
We'll see. I will see. We'll see what happens down the line. Anything else you want to add before we leave off? Anything exciting coming up for you? Misfits aside, any social media stuff wise?
You know what? I had the Euros coming up, but I've got a fight now. The Euros are coming up. I was gonna fly out to Germany, have a good time there, but nah, just straight. We lead training camp, training camp, training camp. Keeps getting pushed back. You probably know yourself. It's been pushed back again.
Hmm. We'll probably see you out July time, I reckon. July, August time.
Yeah, I think it'll be July. I've started camp 3 times now.
You just be careful you don't get too tired, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, no, no. I started camp, then when it's pushed back, I keep training, keep on my diet, but slow it down a little bit. But yeah, I know what I'm doing in it.
Are you gonna be doing any YouTube content, like filming training, like day in the life, anything like that? Anything cool?
Uh, I'll see as the time goes on. I don't know.
That's a
I
no.
don't know. Yeah, maybe it depends. It depends if people want to see that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not a big name. If I do that and post it, I'll get like 100 views, 200 views. If someone like Walid does it, he's gonna get thousands of views. You know what I mean? After the fight, maybe I'll do something like that.
Maybe like after you fought once and in your second Misfits fight, you can start doing that thing. Maybe when you get a bigger star. I don't know. I would agree. I would say start doing it now. Start building the foundation. have a separate YouTube channel called Ace Musa Boxing and upload all your boxing content on
Straight
there.
boxing.
It's like Joey
I
Knight.
might start it on
Joey.
TikTok.
Sorry?
I might start it on TikTok. Grow
Yeah,
that.
that's another option as well. I mean, Joey Knight's got his Joey Knight podcast channel where he does all his football stuff, and he's got a separate channel with Joey Knight Boxing. So there's a mix of two audiences, and both grow very, very well, and it's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea then. That's a good. I'm gonna have to try it.
If you
Ace
know
Musa
what,
boxing.
yeah, Ace Musa Boxing, and then do like kind of fight week vlog one, vlog two, and then in fight week you can have like each episode is like the weigh-ins, the press conference, and then fight night. Have a cameraman filming you behind the scenes. So people love that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing it. I need to get my what is it, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. Get my monetization up.
That's not that hard, especially when you're big. Well, obviously it's difficult, but when you're already a star yourself and you've got cool stuff to film, it won't take too long.
Yeah, it's difficult for us, not for you. That's like one video. There's like one video you've already got all the criterias there.
Back in
It
the
took,
day, I think it took me a year and a half to get 1,000 subscribers.
it took me the same when I started. I started in 2019. It took me like a year.
And I was
And
uploading
then
like
I still
every
didn't have the
day.
watch time. I didn't have the watch time, so then I had to get another few months for the watch
Oh,
time.
I had the watch time clear before all of that. It's just the subs I needed to get. It took me about a year and a half, I think. So it took me a blooming long time, but yeah,
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
me.
And then I still didn't make that much money anyways. So I don't even know what I was doing.
But you're boxing now on Misfits. I'm sure you got a free fight deal. So yeah, you're good. You're sorted. But
I don't
Ace,
know
I
if I
do.
got a brief idea. I don't know. I got Walid.
Oh.
That's all he's told me. I got Walid, and
Well,
then
free fight
but
deal
free
incoming. That's
fight,
good.
free fight is in the tournament. We
Mm.
got quarters, semis, and finals, and then
Yeah.
Dean. Is Dean still in Misfits?
Yes, yes. Dean's still good. I spoke to him the other day. He's doing well. Well, how do you think you match up? Last question then. How do you match up against Dean if that fight does happen?
That would be a good fight. That would be, yeah, that would be a very, very technical fight. Uh, I don't think he's be strong enough to push me back and do what he did to Walid. I'll take that fight, no problem. I'll beat him. I'll beat him, no problem. I'll beat anyone. Anyone. Give me anyone. Fucking anyone. We've got enough people in the tournament. We've got Dean as well. Give me him. Give me KSI. Give me John Fury. Far more
Who you picking, Fury or Usyk?
Fury. I hope
Fury.
so. I hope so. I like Fury, man.
It's a pick 'em. He met Fury?
No, I've seen him fight, but I've not met him. I'm not you.
Oh, we kind of meet Tyson Fury. What can I say? Anyway, I
Uh,
do appreciate you coming on Zoom. You talk a lot of trash,
Anytime.
which is good. All the lightweights talk a lot of trash. So yeah, it's definitely gonna heat up as a
Yeah,
tournament
we're
goes.
all confident. We're all confident. We're all confident.
Anything you want to shout out social media where people find you at?
Ace Musa everywhere, and then like Ace Musa on Instagram. But yeah, Ace Musa boxing soon. Fred told me to do it. Fred told me to do it. Subscribe to that Ace Musa boxing.
Huh?
Come on.